Trina, and I am from Maryland. I'm here to share a recipe today with you, and this is going to be a dessert recipe that I'd like to share, and I call this strawberry cream pie. First, I'd like to go over the ingredients with you. You're going to need, of course, the best ingredient, cream pie. You're going to need 2 whole bricks of Philadelphia cream cheese. You can leave them out a little beforehand, a little softer there. It would be a little easier to blend and mix. You're going to need 2 packages of vanilla jello. Got that pudding mix? You're going to need 1.5 packs, and you can see the package over here, of graham crackers. And you're going to want to crush them. And I've got this great mallet here and just crush it to death. You want it really fine. You're also going to need, look what we're going to put in here, these Paula Deen sweet and salty pecan pieces. How about that? They make the crust taste great, and we're going to crush those that we're going to put in with the graham crackers. That's 1/4 cup. You're also going to need another 1/4 cup, and you see these aren't as crushed. That's for the top for garnish when we're done. You'll also notice 2 strawberries here. That's for garnish at the end. But you'll also need 2 cups of strawberries diced. That's for the filling. And an additional 1/2 cup diced. And that's also as garnish at the end. This pie looks, it tastes great and it looks great. You'll need a stick of butter melted. And then that's all you'll need. We're going to start by making the crust for this pie. You have to preheat the oven 375. We're going to cook this at 375 for 8 minutes. And you take it out. You don't want to burn it. So, first I'm going to put in my bowl is my 1.5 packs of graham crackers that we've already smashed. And I'll put those in. Have that all nice and ready. I'm going to add the crushed pecans, Paula Deen pecans. Let's not forget that. And I'm going to mix in there. And then I'm going to make a well here in the middle. I'm going to take that stick of melted butter, pour down inside the well. Just makes it a little easier to blend. And I have a spoon right here ready. And we're going to mix this up. So you just keep blending this. You get all the butter mixed in. It's nice and moist. You want to make sure that butter gets attached to every little crumb. You don't want any of that dry on the bottom because it won't form right in your pan and you'll be really mad at me. I don't need you mad at me. That wouldn't be good. Alright, so now let me reach over here and get my glass pie dish. And I'm go ahead and pour this all right in the center. Get it all out. We don't waste any of that. It's so delicious. It's a great, you got to add these pecans to the crust the next time because it's so tasty. You got to get it all in there. Okay. So now let's form this in the pie. And what I like to use my hands because I feel like I have more control. And I want to get my sides going first. Make sure I have enough on the sides. And I'm not pressing very hard yet because I just want it all in where I want it to be first. As you can see, I'm going to up the sides. When I get it all where I think I want it to be, now I'm going to take it and I'm going to really press it in there so it forms the crust nice and tight. See how that's going now. If you don't want to use your hand, of course, you know, that's a personal preference. I do much better with my hand. Of course, you use the back of a spoon, just like, you know, the same one you were using to mix it all up with. Just make sure you get a nice pressure. I'll even show you. You can still use a spoon and just press. I just feel that I get a little tighter with my hands. So, like I said, the oven's been preheating on 375. I'm going to go ahead and stick this in for 8 minutes, and then we'll start on the filling. Are we ready? Hi, we're back. I have removed the pie crust from the oven. It's been in there for 8 minutes at 375. Don't burn it, but don't undercook it either, because it just won't come out right. Okay, so let's do the filling. Here are the 2 bricks of Philadelphia cream cheese in my bowl. I'm going to add the 2 packages of the vanilla pudding mix. There we go. 1 and 2. And I'm going to blend this up first before I add the 2 cups of strawberries. So I'm going to start mashing this in. That's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and add the 2 cups of strawberries into this mixture. And that's going to, there's some moisture in the strawberries. So this is going to really change the consistency of this cream cheese for mixing. It'll go a little quicker once I've added those. And then, once I get these all blended in, we're going to put it over there in that tasty pie crust. Graham crackers and Paula Deen's pecans. How can you go wrong? And we'll fill our pie crust and we'll start garnishing. Now, once I finish putting the garnishes on, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes so it sets. I found that little strawberry. Alright, so let's goop this right in the middle. We want it all. Get it in there. Okay, let me put my spoon down and set this aside. And you're going to spread it around. When you get close to the edge, don't be too over eager because you don't want to mess your crust up. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's get that in there. Wipe that bit of extra because we're still going to get really messy here. So now there's our filling. Here's that 1/2 cup of strawberries. As I said, no sense cleaning up because I'm going to get a little bit messy. And I am going to put these strawberries around the edge, but not too close to the edge because I've got that Ready Whip that I found, so I want to put some of that on right before I serve. We have the pecans, Paula Deen's pecans, right over here. And these I didn't crush completely to almost a powder. And I'm going to put those around also on with the strawberries. Just mingle it in there. Tops off. And then I'm going to put a little slice on both sides. And that's going to form my center. I put one here. One here. And then I've got the other strawberry. I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2. There we go. And put some more nuts in the middle. Doesn't this look good? And I'm hungry. I'm ready to dive right into this pie. So, remember I told you I looked, so I got some more things. Found some of this magic shell. I'm going to drizzle a little of that. This is going to be so decadent. Right with the strawberries. Just a little bit over top, just to add a little at the end, a little chocolate flavor. So there we go. Now, I did tell you I found Ready Whip, but I'm not going to put that on because it'll get kind of liquidy in the refrigerator that 30 minutes. So I'll put that Ready Whip on right before I serve it. So let's go ahead and pop this into the refrigerator. Okay, welcome back. And the pie has been sitting for 30 minutes. And look, it's not shaking. So I know it's set pretty good, okay? There's no little jigger there. So let's add some Ready Whip. And, you know, I think the more the merrier. And if you don't, you don't have to add anything you don't want. If you liked it the way it was, oh, and just a little there. And of course now, we're going to cut into this. Crust is good. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see that? See how beautiful that is? And let's scoot that right over here. Isn't that beautiful? Bite of this, but you can see this was simple. And I'm going to tell you ladies, I've made it a couple times now. It always comes out perfectly and it is to die for. So of course I'm going to go to the top and get the crunch and the whipped cream. And here we go. I'll make that many, many, many more times. Well, share this pie with somebody, take it to your neighbor. Enjoy.